What's up guys, Shabar here, back with another awesome new video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an awesome looking page, product page, just like this one. As you can see, it's fantastic. Looking fantastic. I'm just gonna show you guys how you can make a beautiful product page like this one with very limited time. Okay, like you don't need a lot of time to make a beautiful looking product page just like this one. Okay guys, like all that being said, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Okay guys, let's get started. So we're gonna be making this page right here. Okay, I'm gonna make this page from scratch using QuackBuilder. Okay, so if I click over to the editor, so this is basically the editor right here. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna start a new page. I'm just gonna add a new page. Okay, and when I had a new page, I just gonna try to add just a random page. Okay, not too much stuff. I don't want too much stuff on there because I'm gonna be trying to make it exactly like the page that we just saw a while ago. So in order for me to do that, let me go back here and see if I can find and just a regular looking page with not too much stuff. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna select this random page and I'm just gonna say product test, because this is only gonna be for this video. It's just like a test to show you guys how to make that page. Okay, so the page will not be on to the to my website. Okay, it's just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove all of these. Okay, and I'm gonna show you that you can basically look on any website and clone any website when you're using QuackBuilder. Okay, so if I come over here, I can see that I have the bag right here, and I have some header, like some catchy headline, and I have some text, and then a buy now button. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to the builder, and right here I'm just gonna come over right here, and it looks to me like it's two column. Okay, so let's get this into two columns so it's split, so one on that side and one on this side. Okay, and in that column I'm just gonna drag and drop the image widget right here, and I'm gonna click here, and I'm just gonna upload that product picture that I want to use. Okay, and I'm just gonna do this you know, the easiest way to make you guys see how powerful this quad builder system is. Okay, so as you can see right here, I'm just scrolling through looking for my product picture. Okay, it's taking me a while to find it, but I will find it. Okay, so let me try to, okay, here we go. So this is it right here. So I'm just gonna select it and I'm just gonna click open, and QuackBuilder will upload that picture for me, and I'm just gonna click it one time and click select. Okay, and there we go, the image picture is now in. Okay, so what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna pull this down to make it bigger. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit more. As you can see now, it have some, I can see it more clearly. Okay, if I go over here, you can see this is the basically the header right there, not the header but the above. This is the first block, so to speak. This is the first block of your website. Okay, um, you have a lot of name for it, but I'm just gonna say this is the first block, um, and your product page, and as you can see, I already loaded the product picture, and over here you can see is the headline, the catchy headline that we want to put. So we're just going to come back over to the builder, and I'm just going to click here, and this is the headline, right? So I'm just gonna, that I copy, and this I'm just gonna paste the information in, and as you can see right here, kind of bigger, it's bolder. So I'm just gonna edit that. I'm just gonna double click that, and I'm gonna find something similar to what um, on the actual page. Okay, so let me see this one. No, let me see. It was on open sense, but I'm just gonna, change it to this one for the time, and I'm just gonna make it bigger, say 48. See what happens. Say 50. Say all right. And I'm just gonna drop it down a little bit. Let me look at it again. Yep, it's not too bad. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of the space out, so it'd be like most like that. And as you can see, it have a, a kind of space right there, so you got to make the space as well. And the good thing with QuackBuilder, you can just grab the widget for the text and just pull it down a little bit, and just pull this down a little bit. Okay, and it will make the space for you like that. Okay, it's about right here, and I think I'm just gonna put it to open sense, um, and bold it, and it's look much better like that, right? And then after that we have the text. Okay, so I'm just gonna click the widget again, and I'm just gonna use the text. Okay, so I put the text right there, and as you can see, it have a button that say buy now. So I'm just gonna come back over here, I'm gonna click here, and I'm just gonna grab that button and drop it right there. Okay, and right here we can type what the button said. We can type it right here, say buy now, and when I click enter, it should immediately change to buy now. Okay, and then as you can see right here, just pull it down a little bit, and I'm just gonna put the color back to the darkish gray, because that's what it is. It's like a black kind of button, so I'm just gonna put it black, and then when I hover over the button, it turned kind of grayish. If you can see that, you see that the way it transaction, the way it making that hover animation. So I'm just gonna click here, and when I click here, that's the border. I'm just gonna find the button side of it. So button text, that's white, that's right here, that's the text. The shadow, and they say hover over color right here. This is what we want to change to the grayish, kind of grayish. So whenever we hover over it, it make that transaction, it make that effect. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, and pull this down a little bit. Let's see this. Actually, they have it in the middle, okay? So I'm just gonna try to put this in the middle as well and see how well that goes. That one looks like it in the middle too. Let's try. If not, we put it back. No. So it's actually was right there. So that's the way it is. So if I click save, we making progress, okay? And I can just, copy the same text, so it's just be the same length, okay? Let's see, something, put it 18, let's see, 24, and just gonna put it into 22 and see the way it look. Okay, just gonna change it to that one, okay? The font size to that one, okay? So let's see that one, and it's a much spacey in between. So let me see. Look much better, okay? So let's make sure it line up exactly the same. So as you can see at the top of the bag right here, it's just a little bit down. The headline was just a little bit down, okay? The head text just a little bit down. And for the bottom of the bag, it line up with the button, okay? So basically, we're gonna do the exact same thing, okay? So we're just gonna try to get it the exact same way, all right? So, and it looks like this kind of, bigger too. But yeah. So I'm just gonna pull this over a little bit and see what happens. So it's actually, it's actually get that side smaller, and this get bigger, okay? So what I'm just gonna do, let me see this. No, not this. Here, inside to say full. So we get bigger, as you can see. And then after that, I'm just gonna try to pull this down below like that. So the bag is just a little bit over like that. And let me see, the text in between is like, yeah, just a little space in between. And then the button is like just kind of like an inch or so. And it should be line up with the bottom like that, okay? So I'm just gonna save this, and I'm just gonna view. When I click this is the preview button. So when I click this, it's just gonna show me exactly our customer would see the actual page in their browser, okay? So as you can see, we're making good progress, but this is different from this, okay? So it have a little drop down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drop it down from when it said begin your, and then it dropped down and say journey, okay? So I'm just gonna click back to the builder, and as you can see right here, say begin your, and I'm just gonna try to save that. And now when I refresh it, let's see what happened. Voila, that's basically the way it is, okay? So begin your journey, okay? This one, begin your journey, okay? And I'm just going to take a little bit more space out of that, because now that it dropped down, it doesn't need to be so spacey, okay? So if I come back and then I refresh it, as you can see, it looks perfectly fine, okay? So that's just the first block, okay? That's just the first block of the actual page, okay? So as you can see, this is the actual page, and if I scroll down, you can see that you have this right here. I'm probably not gonna put the same picture, but I'm just gonna make it the same. I'm just gonna try to get it to look exactly the same, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scroll down right here, and I'm just gonna click the widget, and I'm just gonna put a new container, okay? So when I click and I put a new container, let's go back to see again. This is a full width container, okay? So basically what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna click right here, and I'm just gonna add a picture, okay? Let me see. This picture is white. I need something with a background, kind of just like that one. You know, it's not gonna look the best, but because it's not the actual image that actually in the thing, but I'm making it similar, okay? So now that I have that in there, I'm just gonna pull this down, and I'm just gonna let me see, go back to the column right there, and I'm just gonna say I think I should parallel it, so you can see the parallel scrolling. Or to make it better, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna add it to the black, okay? So if I click that, and I'm gonna add the same picture to the black, okay? So it'd be more wide, because when you look at this, it's a big wide picture, okay? So when we do that, I'm just gonna click back the block, and I'm just gonna say parallel, okay? So whenever I scroll, you see what happened? It move, and the picture is in the background, but it doesn't move, but the word moving, okay? So it's moving upward, but you can see the picture in the background. So we need to make the same effects, okay? So I do parallel effects, and that should help us make that effect. So if I go back to this right here, the page you're making, and if I refresh it, now that you can see the block, okay? And as you can see, it's scrolling, and now it's moving in the background, okay? So if I go back to the block, okay, and now it's on parallel, say I don't want to add any of these, but what I'm gonna do is add the text. I'm just gonna add the text. I'm just gonna copy this real quick, and I'm just gonna add the widget for this. Say add, and then I'm just gonna, you know, paste that in, and I'm just gonna highlight it, and I'm just gonna move it in the center, okay? So it's, if you look on the page right there, it's in the center, and it's, you know, it's in white, okay? So I'm just gonna put it in the same color, white, Probably make it a little bit bigger, say 54, and let's see how that look. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, and I can see it kind of bold, so I'm just gonna bold it, and then after that I'm just gonna put copy this text right here, and I'm just gonna create another one, and I'm just gonna do the same thing, put it in white. Now first center and then white, see what's happened, and then I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit from that one, okay, because as you can see it's much smaller, and it's like, let me see, kind of like an inch in between that, okay. So I'm just gonna say 36, or let me see, 32. I'm just gonna, yeah, leave it like that. Perfect, okay. And then afterward we need that button that say start now, okay. So we're just gonna click the widget again, and then grab that button and drop it down right here. The button text, we're gonna write start now. Click enter, it should change, and then we're just gonna pull that down, okay. And let's see, so that's basically it, and the button is kind of whitish grayish, you know. So I'm just gonna click that, change the button to a kind of whitish grayish. Let me look at it again. So it's kind of like that. So basically it's kind of like that, and then the button text, border, the text style should be black, okay. And as you can see, now I can see it say start now, okay. Let me see, when I hover over it, it go kind of lighter, okay. So it make a light effects when I hover over it, okay. So I'm just gonna click here again and say hover over is way down here, and I want it to make kind of a light effect, so I'm just gonna put it kind of white kinda, and then I'm gonna hit save, okay. And if I come back out here and I refresh the page, you can see if I hover over it, it kind of make a white effect, okay. And if I keep scrolling up, then you can see it, you know, making that nice little parallel effects behind the image, okay. I'm just gonna pull this up a little bit because I don't want to get too, you know, far apart from the button. So yeah, nice and neat, okay. Always make sure your space is right whenever you're building your website, okay. As you can see, that is perfect, okay. And if I go to the next block, as you can see right here, we have another image. We have an image right here. Let me see if I can download it real quick. And I'm just going to name it bag 2. I'm just going to click save, okay. And as you can see, this kind of like a different style kind of, but it's with the text, with the header text. But it's really easy to do, so no worries, okay. So if I click back to the builder, what I'm gonna need is another container, okay. So I'm just gonna click a container right there, and then as you can see, if I go back to the picture, it's like the black is cut into two, okay. So I'm just gonna go back to the builder, and the block right here that I put, I'm just gonna cut this block in two. Okay, so as you can see, split in two columns. Okay, I'm just gonna split it in two, and this time if I go back, the image is on this side. The first part, the image was on the left, so now this bag, the image is on the right. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to the builder, and I'm just gonna drag that picture in. So I'm just gonna click the widget and then image, and I'm just gonna put the image over here. Excuse me, hopefully. And then when I click that, I'm just gonna upload that image. Okay, and we name it bag 2, right? So if I click bag, should say bag 2 right here, and then if I click open, QuackBuilder will load that picture up for me, and then if I click on it one time and click select, it's actually loaded into my website. Okay, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna grab that little, you see that two little arrow thing, or you can grab the black the little black thing right at the side, and then you can just pull it down. Okay, make sure it point down, then you pull it down. Okay, and that should stretch the image for you. Okay, the next thing you need to do is come up here and say, you see the block settings, you need to click the block, and then when you click the block, I'm just gonna leave the block as it is. I'm just gonna leave it because of, let me see, yeah, it's not too big, but and it's perfectly fine like that. So I'm just not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna come back over the block, over it, and I'm just gonna go to size, and I'm just gonna click size, and I'm just gonna put it at full width. Okay, and that should expand it a little bit, and then let me pull that down a little bit more. And as you can see now, we have it, the bag right there and this right there. But look on the normal size of the bag. It's a little bit bigger than what we have here. So how can we get the bag the same size as this one? That's really easy. All you have to do is click back to the builder, and you see on this side over here, you should have, you see this little green thing right here that border the two, that give the split a equal split. All you have to do is click this and pull it more to the left. Okay, and as you can see, the more you pull it, the bigger the bag getting. Okay, but we don't want the bag to be too big, so we're just gonna leave it as probably a 40-60. You see a 40-60 right there. Let me see if we go back, and it's up a little bit more, but let me see if I stretch it, it will get a little bit bigger. It's too big when I stretch it, so this is perfect for right now. Okay, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is copy this text right here, and I'm just gonna go back to the builder, and I'm just gonna click widget and click drag and drop the header, excuse me, hopefully, and I'm just gonna paste that header in. Okay, and as you can see, it dropped down right here. Let's say stitch, so I'm just gonna drop it down right here. So I'm just gonna click right here, back one time, and I'm just gonna click enter, and it's gonna drop it down. And then I need to highlight all of it, and then I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Okay, so I'm just gonna middle that, and let's see the room in between. You see, not too much, so I'm just gonna click here, and I'm just gonna, put a little bit of room inside. Okay, let me see, 1.6. See how good that's not too bad. Just gonna highlight it again. Let me see, I'm just gonna bold it, and That's look pretty good to me, okay? And you can change, you know, play around with the font if you want. I'm just gonna leave the font as it is. Um, and now we just need to finish put the text in, okay? So I'm just gonna click that, click the widget again, and I'm just gonna drag and drop that, and I'm just gonna paste the text in. That text is too, let me see, yeah, so it's too small, so I'm just gonna delete that, put it in, and I'm just gonna, you know, try to get the text to the same size, hopefully. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle as well because it looks like it's in the middle. Yes. So yeah, and I'm just gonna space it out a little bit, okay? Not that one, this one. So 1.4. See that, more space in between. So I'm just gonna put 1.5. You know what, let's go 1.6. Not too bad, okay? And then yeah, so that's that. The next thing we need to put is the little small text, okay? So I'm just gonna click the widget again, pull this in, highlight all of this, my bad, and I'm just gonna paste it in, okay? And everything is centered in the middle, okay? So I'm just gonna put it in the middle again. I probably put this one at 18, you know, or 16. I'll just put this one at 16 so it doesn't be too small, okay? And now we just have to make sure it match just like this one, okay? So as you can see again, the bag is a little bit, you know, oh, the bag is a little bit over the heading text. So I just got to do the same right here, pull this down, pull this down a little bit. Let me see what's going on. Just like that. Let me see the bag. So the bag, a little bit heading text, okay? So if I save it and I go to the test page, refresh it and look and see how it looks, okay? So not bad, look alright, look okay. So basically, let me see something. Pull this up a little bit. That's a perfect. Perfect, okay? And then if I come over here, that exactly look exactly the same, but need to go over a little bit more, okay? So let me just see if I can, you know, put it back a little bit. Let me see some, say, yeah. Okay, take the space out there. All right, so let me see if it's off the wall. Perfect, right? So not too bad, look good, look nice, look exactly the same right there. And this is what we're gonna do. We have to play around with it, you know, and see the way we like it. It doesn't have to be the same, but the design is kind of like the same, and you can tweak it the way you like. Okay, you can always tweak the design. You don't have to um, keep the same design. You can tweak it, see what you like. Okay, and then you work with that design for yourself. Okay, but for this video, this look perfectly fine. I like the way this look. Love this design. So I'm just gonna continue this video. Okay, um, before I continue, guys, don't forget to smack that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, click the post notification bell, okay? So you'll be the first to know when I release a new video, okay? With QuackBuilder. Because QuackBuilder is the easiest drag and drop website builder on the internet. There's nothing on the internet that you see that you cannot build with QuackBuilder. Okay, any website you see out there, you can clone it and build one for yourself. Okay, you can design any website that you see out there with QuackBuilder. Okay, it's not hard, it's really easy to use, really simple, take no time. Okay, and we making all these videos so to help you, to help you to design your own site from the comfort of your home on your time. Okay, there is no rush. You can literally have your website up and running in as little as 10 minutes if you want to. Okay, but you don't have to put your website up in 10 minutes. Maybe you want to put it up in 5 minutes, who knows. But whatever time you want to put your website up, QuackBuilder is the fastest way, the easiest way to do so. Okay, not hard to do. Really, really beautiful design we have. You can customize, or you can make it from scratch. You can make your own from scratch. Okay, guys, like that being said, guys, my girl is calling me. um she probably wondering why I'm not answering, but I'm making this video for you guys because you guys are awesome. Okay, so hopefully she don't mad at me. Okay, so let's continue with this video, guys. So with this video, okay, so if I go back, as you can see, this is the only thing we need to add. Okay, and this is really easy to add, but I'm not gonna do that right now because you don't have to have this. This is just um, to this, some image to show that people been wearing the bag, but you don't have to have this here. So you can skip this part if you want. Remember, the design is yours. Okay, you don't have to keep the exact same thing on the page, but you can make similar stuff to what you like. Okay, so right here I'm just gonna put the newsletter right here so people can sign up and so on and so forth. This is important. This not really. Okay, I mean, it's good to see that people been wearing, been using the bag and how they use it. Okay, but you can add image in so many different ways in QuackBuilder. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing like this. Okay, but this you definitely need to have this on your website. Okay, so you can get information from your customer, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Okay, so if I go back to the builder, I'm just going to click here again and add a new container. Okay, so when I had the new container, what else we need to do? Okay, we need to come back here and we need to add a text. Okay, make sure it's in the middle of the container like that. Okay, and as you can see, the text say get notified. Okay, so I'm just gonna click that, and I'm just gonna copy and paste it right here, and I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Okay, say get notified. That's good enough. Okay, and then I'm just gonna click this back again, say widget, and we need a form. Okay, so when we click it, put the form right there. Most of this stuff we don't need because we're just collecting a simple newsletter. Okay, just a simple newsletter. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this is the form right here. We're gonna remove the name, we're gonna remove the subject, and we're gonna remove the message. So we only need them to submit their email. Okay, yeah, so we only need them to submit their email. And if I click back off of that, if I go back here, you can see they have this little text say know about our latest promotion and news and new products. So I'm just gonna add that right here. So I'm just gonna click that and then drop it in right there and just paste it in. Then I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Okay, and that's the newsletter. Okay, but what if I don't need the newsletter to be like that big? You can, you know, shrink it. You can say like that. You can pull that in like this, you know, and you can center it. Okay, say center, and as you can see, it's, you know, right there. But let me see. Yeah, it's kind of need to be in the middle. So I'm gonna show you an easier way to do this. So instead of pulling on this, we need to split it. We need to split the container into three. Okay, I'm just gonna click save. We need to click here and we need to split the container into three. Okay, and then we're gonna pull everything in the middle one. Okay, middle and middle. Okay, and that's the way how we get it to be exactly in the middle of everything. Okay, you can see right there, and then the to say join the list, you just go back to the builder and our list say submit. Okay, so we're just gonna change it from submit and right here and say join the list. Okay, and click enter, and that's how easy it is for you to make that form. Okay, and if I come back to the actual page and then I click here, refresh, you can see right now we have the newsletter. Okay, and this is basically the page, guys. This is the design. This is the way how you can clone any website you see out there on the internet. Okay, you can just look at it, come to QuackBuilder, and you can design it exactly the way they design their website. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna leave it right here. So if you like this video, guys, please don't forget to like and share this video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what other video you want me to make, guys. I really like to help you guys out. So just let me know what video you want me to make, and I will definitely do so. Click like, subscribe to this channel. If you want to become a professional web designer by the end of this here, you need to subscribe to this channel. Sign up for QuackBuilder. We have a $1 free trial for 14 days, so you can sign up now. Start making your website in as literally 10 minutes. You can have a fully customized website for your business ready to get customer. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, you know, share this video with your friend, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys, and peace out.